Hi everyone, and welcome to Flicks and Chill 1616. I'm Michelle, and I love chatting about all kinds of movies and shows. From cozy favorites to binge-worthy picks, each week we dive into a new title, share my thoughts, and have a little fun along the way. Today we're back with another edition of What's Coming Up, where we dive into Hallmark's movie lineup airing September 2026. I'll be going through the upcoming movies and giving you a quick look at each one so you know what's premiering in September for Hallmark's Fall into Love season. So grab a drink, get comfy, and let's jump right in. Before we jump into the movies, just a quick note. This is the US Hallmark schedule for September 2026. Since I'm in Canada and watch Hallmark through the W Network, we don't always know right away which movies will be included in the Canadian lineup or when they'll air here. Overall, my first impressions of the Hallmark September lineup is that Hallmark is giving us a really nice mix of mysteries, romance, and plenty of fall-themed stories to help kick off the new season. We have everything from a wedding mystery in Ireland and a nostalgic hometown romance to the long-awaited return of garage sale mysteries and a fun pumpkin regatta romance filmed right here in Ontario. I especially like that the movies don't all feel exactly the same, because each one has something different that catches my attention. We have returning characters and familiar faces, new romances, small-town traditions, and even a mystery franchise coming back after 7 years. Overall, September looks like it could be a fun month for Hallmark, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing which one of these movies ends up being my favorite. So with that said, let's start taking a closer look at each of the movies in the September lineup, beginning with the first premiere this month. On Saturday the 5th, we have The Haunted Harmony Mysteries Prelude to a Wedding, which is the fourth movie in the series. When Gethsemane is invited to perform at a wedding, she and Edmund find themselves drawn into a mystery when a member of the bridal party is found dead. As they investigate, the pair must uncover the truth behind the tragedy before the killer gets away. This movie stars Tamara Mowry-Housley, Richard Cooper, Marco Grazzini. This marks Tamara's 13th movie for Hallmark, Richard's 4th movie for the network, and Marco's 10th movie. The movie was filmed on location in Ireland, primarily in and around County Wicklow and Dublin. Right away, this movie catches my attention because it combines a wedding, a mystery, and a romance between Gethsemane and Edmund. I like that what should be a happy celebration quickly turns into a murder investigation, which gives the story a fun change of pace. I'm also curious to see how Gethsemane and Edmund work together to uncover the truth and whether investigating the murder brings them even closer together. With a member of the bridal party being the victim, I have a feeling there will be plenty of secrets to uncover before they figure out who is responsible. This one definitely sounds like it could be an entertaining mystery with a little mix of romance in it. Next in the lineup, on Saturday the 12th, we have Falling Into Place. When Kaya returns to her hometown for the annual fall festival and her high school reunion, she reconnects with her childhood best friend James. As the two spend the week together, completing their unfinished fall bucket list, they rediscover old memories and discover that some connections may be worth revisiting. This movie stars Alvina August and Nathan Witt. This marks Alvina's 7th movie for Hallmark, with her last appearance for the network coming back in 2020 in Second Chance at Love. For Nathan, this marks his 22nd movie for Hallmark. The movie was filmed on location in British Columbia, Canada. Right away, this movie catches my attention because I love the idea of returning to your hometown and reconnecting with someone who has known you since childhood. The fall festival and unfinished fall bucket list also sounds like a fun way to bring Kaya and James back together while giving us plenty of those cozy autumn moments Hallmark does so well. I'm curious to see what happened between these two after high school and whether completing their old bucket list helps them realize that their friendship could turn into something more. This one definitely sounds like it could be a sweet and nostalgic fall romance. Next up, on Saturday the 19th, we have Garage Sale Mysteries Murder Takes the Stage, which is the 17th movie in the series. When one of the members of Jennifer Shannon's true crime book club is murdered during the group's reenactment of the infamous Lizzie Borden case, Jennifer finds herself investigating a real-life mystery. She must uncover the truth and determine who among them could be responsible before the killer strikes again. The movie stars Lori Loughlin, Sarah Strange, Steve Basic, Kevin O'Grady, Connor Stanhope, and Eva Bourne. This marks Lori's 19th movie for Hallmark, with her last appearance on the network coming in 2019 in When Calls the Heart and the Garage Sale Mystery series. In 2026, Lori made a guest appearance in When Calls the Heart before officially announcing her return to Hallmark. For Sarah, this marks her 22nd Hallmark movie, with her most recent appearance being in 2024's Curious Cater Forbidden Fruit. Steve is returning for his 31st movie from the network, while Kevin is marking his 23rd Hallmark movie. For Connor, this marks his 13th movie for Hallmark, with his last appearance coming in 2020 in the Garage Sale Mysteries Searched and Seized. Eva is returning for his 16th movie for the network following her last appearance in 2023's Make Me a Match. The movie was filmed on location in Vancouver, British Columbia. A look back before the return. Following events in Lori's personal life, Hallmark decided to part ways with the actress at the time, putting the Garage Sale Mystery franchise on hold. Now, after a 7-year hiatus, the series is finally returning with a new movie, and fans will be excited to see the original cast back together once again. Right away, this movie catches my attention because we finally get another Garage Sale Mystery after such a long wait, and I love that the mystery starts with something as unusual as a true crime book club reenacting the infamous Lizzie Borden case. The fact that one of the members is actually murdered during the reenactment immediately raises the stakes and gives Jennifer another mystery to solve. I'm also curious to see how the investigation unfolds when the killer could potentially be someone in the group. After 7 years away, this feels like a fun way to bring the series back, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Jennifer Shannon back in action again. Next in the lineup on Saturday the 26th, we have Pumpkin Regatta Romance. When a long-standing disagreement keeps their fathers from moving forward, Nadine, the daughter of a boat shop owner, and Ethan, a pumpkin farmer, team up to bring their families back together. As they work to revive the town's beloved pumpkin regatta, they discover that healing an old feud may also lead to a new beginning. This movie stars Michelle Morgan and Corey Seaver. This marks Michelle's 6th movie for Hallmark and Corey's 17th movie for the network. The movie was filmed on location in Ontario, Canada, primarily in downtown Dundas and Hamilton, with additional scenes filmed at Puttycombe Farms in Stony Creek and Macassa Bay Yacht Club. Right away, this movie catches my attention because I love the idea of two people from families with a long-standing feud being the ones who decide to put their differences aside. The Pumpkin Regatta also sounds like such a fun and unique event to bring the story around, and I'm curious to see how Nadine and Ethan work together to bring it back while trying to repair the relationship between their fathers. Of course, I'm also interested to see whether their effort to heal an old family feud leads to something more between the two of them. This one sounds like it could be a fun, lighthearted fall romance with plenty of small-town charm. And that's it for today's episode of Flicks and Chills 1616. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow and leave a rating. It really helps the podcast grow and reach more fellow movie and TV fans. If you want more behind-the-scenes content from your favorite movies and shows, or to stay up to date on what's airing, be sure to check out my Instagram page. It's the same name, Flicks and Chills 1616. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's episode, so feel free to reach out and let me know what you'd like me to cover next. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.